Chanco is sunshine with magical forests, the trees are magic, and the skies are blue. Finally home from camp. Alright. Wait a minute. What? Oh. What? It's y'all again! Oh my gosh! I haven't seen y'all in 2 months. Wait, that means I'm home from camp. It's time to do videos again! Woo! Yeah! Alright! Yeah! Yeah, alright. Hello my grandstars, welcome to this video. Woo! As you read my title, I'm finally home from Chanco. Woo! Yeah! Alright. So happy to be back, and that also means it's time to do videos again, and like last year, the first video back will show off my time at Chanco. I did a lot of fun stuff. I can't wait to share it with y'all. So with that being said, enjoy the video. To start off this video, we go back in time to June 14th, to when I had to fold clothes. Open up the new stuff I showed in my Chanco haul video. Blinding y'all with the flashlight for some reason. And packed to get ready for Chanco and the beach trip. This is right, before I went to camp, I went to the beach for Father's Day, and you can find that video in the cards. I left the beach for the weekend, but sadly, on Sunday the 16th, I had to go to camp. It was a long drive from the beach to camp. And then camp. Woo! Instead of going straight to camp, I got to see Brownie and Chester again, so we could get a little break from driving. I was so happy to see them, but sadly, it was time to go to camp. And after a 1 hour drive, I was back at camp. Almost there. Oh, we're back at Chanco. Oh my god. We're back. We're back at Chanco. Once again dropped off, the first thing I had to do was walk to the kitchen to start work. After working dinner, I was done in the kitchen for the day, but I still had training in the Spirit Center, and as you'll see, I got ice cream while doing training. Now it's time for Monday. There's a groundhog outside. It says right, well at the dining hall I saw a groundhog. And I saw this groundhog after breakfast on Monday. And that wasn't the only one I saw. Anyway, after seeing 2 groundhogs, I saw a frog during housekeeping training at the bathhouses. But then after that, it was back to training at the Spirit Center. At this point, we had 6 days left until the campers come. At this point, we were going to take a break outside, and for some reason, my new friend, Drew, and I decided to go roll around in the grass, and Drew went first, as you can see. That's what you meant! What are you doing? Oh my gosh. My turn! Oh. Okay, what are your thoughts about doing that?
That was terrible.
Do you recommend I do it?
I'm gonna do it again though.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that was awesome.
I just heard Drew wanted to go again.
I did not.
I'm gonna do it again.
I'm just gonna do it again. Oh no.
Video. I'm gonna do video.
Just gonna do it again. What do you think? Is it a bad idea?
Do it.
He proves. Oh my gosh. Do it. Ready? Go! What are you doing? Well, rip. There's a rip. There's gnats all over you. So funny. And it was my turn to roll around in the grass. You gotta keep going. Was it fun?
I just realized I got sunburned from the beach and I just did that.
Might not have been a good decision. Yes, I got sunburned from the beach and I decided to roll around in the grass. Anyway, after that, training was over for the day and we got to play basketball. So close. Yay! And then it was the next day. Tuesday, I was finally able to give y'all a little tour of the cabin. Last time, it had no electricity or AC, and this is where I'm sleeping. Anyway, after the little tour, I sat down on my bed because I got a little gift from one of the board members of Chanco. First gift I got was a staff shirt I was wearing in the beginning of the video. What y'all think? I personally like the one from last year better, but it's a staff shirt. Next thing was a notebook, and some gum, and some more gum. And I got the staff member guidebook. For some reason I got some tape, not sure why. And then...
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from.
Sorry, had to, but yes, I did get a letter. Before opening it, I found out I had more stuff in the bag. And I found out I got emergency lighter. Don't worry, I didn't use it in the cabin. And then it was finally time to open the letter. And this is what the letter said. Basically, just wish me luck at camp. Anyway, after looking at the stuff I got, I decided to chill out for a bit. Anyway, after chilling out for a bit, it was time for our first church service down at the bluff, which is where the big cross is. And we're all given this rock. What do y'all think? And the next day, it was time for a staff cookout. After some waiting, it's finally time to get the fire started. Fire right there. Fire. And I can tell Drew and I were happy about that. After the first fire was done, we got a second fire going. Whoa. Here's that fire finally lit. Look what we made! We made a fire! Yeah! Yeah! So it's finally time to eat, and this is not my food, but we basically put the food in tinfoil and cooked it in the fire like this. And Bobby and Drew said this.
What'd you say? Good rule. A nice fire.
And finally, my food was done in the fire, but I still had to wait to eat. You can tell by the burn marks, it was really hot. So while waiting, I got the sign, the tea papers that'll be on display next year. And it was finally time to eat. After that, I saw another frog. This frog will make another appearance in this video. And then it was finally time for s'mores. Oh yeah. Look at that. How's yours looking? And then you got the plain one right there. Oh yeah. Good. was ready to eat. And someone with a guitar started playing Country Roads. After that, Drew started playing the kazoo.
What's happening? Oh my god, the bazooka.
And then Country Roads was played again, but this time with the kazoo. With the guitar, of course. Yeah! After a fun cookout, it was time for the first takeout night. Then we had to walk to the bathhouse to walk down to the beach for a night of singing and a big bonfire. I unfortunately didn't get video of the fire, but I did get some nice shots of the water and my feather that I got. White and black once again, but it has a little bit of yellow this time. And while at home, I do give a better look at the feather. Next day, we got this recycled fish, and it was halfway full by the time camp was over. And then later in the day, we had to meet at a pavilion or something, and while waiting, a few staff members and I decided to act like this frog was singing. Oh no. This is what we do when we're like 5 minutes early for closing practice, right? Like I said, we're doing closing day practice, and this happens every last Friday of camp. Okay. This is what we do when we're like early for closing practice, right?
We are,
Yeah,
today we're doing EAP, which is Emergency Action Plan
Yep.
training.
And then
But
we're
that's
doing
not
closing
happening
practice,
yet.
I guess. And this is what we're doing when we're early. And we also had to do emergency action plan practice too. We're having a little concert right now before everything. Sing frog. Anyway, after we were done being goofy, it was time for CPR training, and there was a lot of CPR dummies. And this is my reaction to that. Anyway, we eventually took a break from CPR training and saw a deer. The first of many deer I saw at camp. Right there. I also got a picture of the CPR dummy. And I of course had to get a selfie with the CPR dummy. I also used fake EpiPens on ourselves. That meant it had no needle in it. And I also got to put a bandage on my arm. What do y'all think? And later that night, we got to go night swimming with ice cream. And on Friday, the last day of staff week, I saw a groundhog on my way to the dining hall. And also a squirrel on the table. And later today, when I was working in the kitchen, I saw 2 vultures, one on the roof and one near the dumpster. And last year, I got to sign my name on the TP Verse 2, and this is my first time seeing it on the plaque in the dining hall. And the one for this year will be up next year. And Friday, not much was going on because it was time to go home. But before that, I wanted to get a milkshake. Then I was finally home. better look of my feather. The next day was Saturday and we went to Olive Garden with my mom. Go back tomorrow. I ordered this coffee, which is alright. And it's chicken pasta. And we also got a box full of chocolates. Before going home, I got a nice haircut. What do y'all think? Saturday the next day, I had to go back to camp, but before that, I took Ronnie for a walk. And after that walk, I was back at camp for the first day of session 1. First full day of session 1 started out with archery, which I was really excited about. Here's some first-person GoPro footage of me doing archery. I filmed myself doing archery like 3 times, twice with first-person GoPro footage, and the second time, not first-person. Ziplining! On Tuesday, I dropped off my laptop at a building that was not the dining hall and saw these posters for Big Day, which I was really excited for. Wednesday, I saw a spider. That freaked me out a little bit. Later that night, we had this thing called counselor rustling, and one of the counselors were in costume, and here's a picture of that. Next day, on the way to the dining hall, I saw a rabbit that ran away from me. Then I saw another rabbit that was closer to the dining hall. And sadly, if you work in the kitchen, you gotta like help clean up the bathhouses, but I saw a frog the first time I did it. And for some reason my co-worker was holding it. And here's the frog on the wall. And that was our first checking out with the campers, and all I filmed was the fire. And the next day I saw this big moth at the dining hall. And I also got this Chanco travel mug. What do y'all think? And then while outside, I saw this caterpillar crawling around. And then I was home!
I'm home for the first session! I missed you. Silly.
Next day I hung out with my aunt and saw all her dogs, Luna and Nova. I also went to this Asian market and saw this fish, a bucket of live crab, giant frogs that weirded me out, and more fish. And it was Sunday, which meant it was the first day of session 2. And the next day, I saw a frog in the bathhouse again. During the nature block we did, we saw deers. During this nature block, we were not expecting to see deer, but I was the first one to spot 2 of them. And I like how this one turned its head to stare at me. And then I went ziplining again. Next day, started out with some archery. And this time, I actually hit the target. I was really happy about that. And now we're picking up the arrows. And I actually got 2 arrows in the target. And I got 13 points. And then we went down to the beach for arts and crafts. And then I had a long hike up to the dining hall. Next day I was setting tables in the dining hall and I saw a groundhog. And there was a squirrel trying to get into the dining hall. And I went swimming and my GoPro survived. Later that day I saw a reverend from my church and unfortunately she was just there for session 2. But hey, it was nice to see her at camp. And then it was the 4th of July. Starting off the 4th of July, I saw another frog. Because of bad weather, we had a cookout in the dining hall while watching Whitney Houston sing the national anthem. 4th of July, we had hamburgers for dinner, and we also watched a movie. Eventually, the weather cleared up, and we had fireworks. This fireworks seemed slightly better than last year. And Saturday was our first big day. As you see, it was Marvel themed. My character was Jean Grey from X-Men. I also had a Marvel themed karaoke space. I also found this note. And it was my day off, so I treated myself to this Sunday. went to this putt-putt golf place.
Yeah, putt-putt.
And I went with my dad.
Yeah. Right there, man.
I also played baseball with the batter ramp.
There you go. First base. Don't reach for it. Let it come to you.
And the next day I went to church and we had someone playing the violin. And then I had church again at camp and I got this picture of this cross. Next day I started my day with ziplining. I had a chapel block so I had to course get a video of the cross. And then it downpoured. But then it cleared up enough for us to have a fire. Next day, I saw a deer on my way to the pool.
Okay, bye-bye.
I went swimming again. And I saw a frog outside a dining hall. Next day, I saw a squirrel playing around on the pavilion stage. And at the dining hall. And then we did this thing called the big relay, and I was wearing basketball in the trash can. I saw a lizard outside. And it was shaking out once again, and this time I got the face makeup. The next day I was home for the second session. But then it was Sunday, which meant I had to go back for the third session. When it hits the 16th, I saw a caterpillar again. Went down to the beach again for arts and crafts. I saw a butterfly on the way back up to the kitchen. Skip it to 20th, it was big day once again. Saturday was also my day off, and that meant I was able to go to church the next day. And I was doing AV once again. After that, I went to Barrett's Pub with my mom. And I got a pizza. But then after lunch, I had to go back to camp, and we had church at camp again. And it was Monday, and I made this nice looking notebook. What do y'all think? It has Yoda and like a bunch of other stuff on it, including a bunch of glue. And it was Council of Wrestling, and for this particular Council of Wrestling, I was a part of it. This is actually my first Council of Wrestling that I was a part of, and as you can tell, I had to go with a karate themed character. I have more pictures of the night. The reason why I had my karate gi in the first place is because I taught karate the next day, but unfortunately, I don't have the footage of that. I filmed it, but I lost the footage somehow. But as you can see by these pictures, Council of Wrestling was a whole lot of fun, and I had to do the crane kick. Or act like I was going to do the crane kick. Next day, we had a camp cookout, and because of the bad weather, we had it at the pavilion, and we had 3 different fire pits, which is really cool. next morning, I saw a frog in a bathhouse. And like I said, I did teach a karate block, but unfortunately, I didn't film it. But here's footage from last year, and this year I actually taught the basic karate and did the basic katas. The kids really had fun with it. And they were making chicken parmesan in the kitchen, and I just had to film it. Alright. Looking good. Oh, vulture. Next day I was outside and I saw vultures flying around. There he goes. It was Chanco night once again, and this time I was able to film myself getting the face paint. Yellow, blue.
You're good.
Alright. Woo. Yeah. Now it's home for the third session. The next day I went to a friend's wedding. For the reception, a few friends and I decided to like chill out at this place with this fancy chair. And I also got this milkshake. Then it was reception time! Reception, they had this fairy house. Olive Garden catering. Then the 28th was a special day for two reasons. One, because I was back to camp for the last session. It was also the 14th anniversary of Kart 7! Woo! Next day I went swimming again. Also went on a hayride. Given ahead to August 3rd, it was the last big day. And the 3rd was also a big day for my cousin because he just got married and I was like really happy for him. And I got like a lot of video and pictures of it. But because this is a Chanco video, I'm just going to include that video and these pictures. A video of the Olive Garden catering we had. And my cousin and his wife cutting the cake. Back at camp on Monday, there was a fallen tree on my way to the dining hall. I had a Jedi trainer block in the dining hall and I decided to use the lightsaber. We had a cookout. Then it was the last Chanco night, and unfortunately, because it's the winter, we had it at the pavilion, and I did not get face painted. After Chanco night, I was getting nightmares, and I saw a frog at the infirmary porch.
Really? We found a frog on Chanco night, the very last Chanco night, and we found a frog. Oh, it's so cute. What have you done, Megan?
Friday morning, the campers were gone, which meant the counselors got to have fun Friday afternoon. last year, I got to go tubing.
We're going tubing. This is a tube right here. Oh man.
Go on first, but you guys are more than welcome to hang out on.
Here's me going tubing for the first time, and I have like 20 minutes worth of footage of this, but for the sake of the video, I'm gonna keep it short. But it was a whole lot of fun, and surprisingly, I stayed on the whole time. The GoPro stayed on the whole time too. And then we did some boating. Until we arrived to the shipwreck. Then we were back at the dock. And then it was staff night, and this is my outfit for staff night. What do y'all think? And this is the appetizers we had. And this is the actual food we had. Got shrimp, pasta. Yes, please. Alright. After dinner, we went to the Big Cross to take some pictures. And I took quite a few pictures, so here are some pictures of that. And I took some pictures back in the dining hall as well. Next day, it was time to go home. I missed the main side, but there it is! Bye, Chanco! Bye, Chanco! Bye! Let's get out of here! Let's go! Bye, Chanco! Bye! And then I was home! Chester! I am home from camp! I'm home from camp, Brownie! Yeah! Aww! I miss you, Brownie! I miss you too, Chester! Oh my gosh! I'm home, Chester! That's all I got for the video, so now it's time for the outro. Oh my gosh! Alright, y'all, that is the end of the video. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hope y'all enjoyed seeing what I did at Camp Chanco, like this year. It was like a whole lot of fun. As you saw, I saw a bunch of animals. Well, I saw a bunch of deer, and I also went ziplining a lot more than last year. And I also went tubing, like on the last day of camp. I did some of the same stuff as I did last year, but I did some new stuff too, and it was a whole lot of fun, but I'm so glad to be home. Like, there was times where I missed Brownie, Chester, and family a whole lot more than last year, because like I went through it last year, and this is my second time like going to camp, so I guess this feelings of homesickness was like a lot stronger, but I'm home now, and I've been with Brownie, Chester for a few days, and I'm happy about that. And I'm also happy about getting back into videos. Like, I miss doing that. Like, I miss posting videos to YouTube. Like, as y'all know, I did pre-record a bunch of videos to, like, come out, but I haven't sat down to record a video in, like, a while. Can't believe it's been 2 months, like, last year. And it was like kind of weird getting back to it, but I'm glad I'm able to do videos again. Now, I do have some news about next year. Even though I had fun last year and this year, I don't plan on going back in 2025 just because I want to spend time at home and whatnot, like during the summer. And I did like 2 straight summers going to camp, and I don't know about doing a 3rd summer. I do plan on going back like soon, just not next year. I'm not sure when I'll be going back, but I don't want to do a 3rd summer in a row. Like, I want to like have some time at home before I go back. Like, I want to spend summer at home, and that's what I plan on doing next year. I just want to say that in this video. Like, I did have fun. I just want to have a summer at home. So that's what I plan to do. And when I do eventually come back, I also promise myself to do a different position. Like, I will plan on being a media specialist, walk-around counselor, nature instructor, or arts and crafts, or activities like director. Like, those are some positions I promise myself I will take. I am not doing the kitchen again because there was days in the kitchen where I got like stressed out to the point where I'm like, oh my god, I want to go home. Like right then and there. But I got through it. But that's just something that I want to keep in mind the next time I go back. No kitchen. If I do go back, I really hope to be a media specialist. Even though I listed like other positions I wouldn't mind doing. But media specialist will be on my top of the list. I'm hoping I have a higher chance of being the media specialist because right now my church is doing Week of Wonder and I'm actually the media specialist for that. And I'm hoping that helps me get more experience and that will be a future video at some point. I'm not sure when. Probably not next week, but pretty soon. Like a day in the life of Week of Wonder media specialist or something like that. So stay tuned for that. But for now, I got some videos planned out. Like, I also reached 100 subscribers while I was at camp. And also, I want to do the Premiere Pro video for August. And also got CPR certified while at camp. And I want to talk about that. I also filmed a day in the life video while at camp. So I've like got a lot of videos planned out that will come out probably during the rest of August and a little bit of September. And then probably mid-September, there won't be any more Chanco videos. Like, I'm not sure what kind of videos I'll have planned out like then. Like I said, I had a lot of fun, but I'm glad to be back. And I'm hoping a summer at home will be a whole lot of fun too. Like, I haven't had a summer at home since 2022, and I'm excited for that. I do miss Chanco, but I feel like it's the right thing to do to take 2025 off from Chanco. I do have to come back at some point, but just not next year. But anyway, that's all I got for this video. I'm glad to be back. I hope you all enjoyed. And don't forget to keep on signing. Bye.